Hi, welcome back. Today I am going to show you this look right here. I've got 4 eyeshadow colors, and then this is the finished product, and then I'm going to do my lips with you as well. So the 4 colors that I'm going to cover today are going to be Candlelight, Burnished Bronze, Cinnabar, and then Crystalline. So those are the 4 colors we're going to cover. I've got some lipstick over here. It's just a nice everyday makeup look that you can replicate hopefully easily at home. So if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe and like this video if you do love this application. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with eye primer. As always, primers are so important if you're not using primers. Wait, actually, let me use this finger. Just because I'm going to put it on this eye. So I obviously already did my other eye. So I'm only doing half of this look with you so that you can see the finished product beforehand. And then also you can watch me recreate it. So again, this is the eye primer getting started here. And I'm also going to put on my lip primer because we have to prime. Okay. Lip primer is also age fighting. So this will actually keep your lips wrinkle free and keep your lipstick on longer. So it's a win-win. All right, here are again the eyeshadow colors that we're going to use. I'm going to start with, hang on just a second, my crease brush. I'm gonna pick up Cinnabar and I'm gonna put it in the outer corner first. Okay, and as promised, I told you guys that if you asked me some questions that I would answer a couple on camera while I was doing my makeup. So one question I got multiple times was about contouring. So I want to answer that. So what I'm gonna do, I always make a joke about this, but I actually do throw my things accidentally all the time when I'm on camera. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm blending this out with the blending brush right now. So I'm not adding any more product. I did not pick up any more product. I'm just I applied it with the crease brush and I'm blending it with the blending brush. Okay, so like I said about contouring, why contour and how to contour? That was the question I was asked multiple times by you guys. So I'm going to tell you why to contour, how to contour. So number one, why you want to contour is because it is going to make your face look slimmer. It's going to make your face look like you have more lines. So like to get a sharp jawline or a sharp cheekbone line, things like that. It's also going to, like I said, make you look thinner, lift your face, things like that. That's why you're going to want to contour. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm kind of going to like go back and forth through this. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this Burnished Bronze now all over, just kind of blending this out. I love a shimmer over the top of a matte. I think it makes it blend so seamlessly. And I'm just going to keep blending these colors out for a second. Okay, and you can always use your finger too to kind of like, you can if you need to use it a little bit to especially blend right under, like blend any harsh lines. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm getting at. Harsh lines sometimes you can get with your finger. Sometimes you just have to use a different brush that maybe you've used a lighter product. So you can see here, it's not really adding any color because I didn't add any color to it. But the color I used on my other eye with this brush was Candlelight, and I also used the Crystalline. So I'm gonna use the same thing on this eye, Candlelight in the center. It's got kind of a golden hue to it. And then I'm gonna take the Crystalline, I'm gonna go in the inner corner, and then I'm also gonna bring this right underneath my brow bone here. So that's also going to brighten that up to distinguish between your eyeshadow and your brow bone. Okay, so anyway, as I continue to blend out all these colors, I'll keep telling you about contouring and why it's important. So it's going to help with making you look slimmer, making your face look more shaped how you want it to look. It can make your nose look slimmer. I'm going to show you too. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more Crystalline right in this inner corner, just brighten it up just a tad bit more. Okay, and then I'll take just a touch more of the Burnished Bronze. Okay, I'm going to be all done with the eyeshadow on that side. So we'll leave it just like that. So contouring, you can do it two different ways. You can do powder or you can do cream. So we have a powder contour. Hang on, I think I have it in this palette. Let me show you. Yes. Okay, so we have powder contour that looks like this here. So this is the, right on this side, this is latte and this is cocoa. Those are regular line. They don't go anywhere. I do have blush on right now, but I'm actually going to show you the powder and then I'll also show you the cream. So we also just launched brand new limited edition cream ones, and the cream ones look like this. They are cream duo sticks. So they have one side of them is matte and one has shimmer or shine on there. So let me show you the difference, why you might like one or the other or both. So I'll do the cream on this side and then I'll do the powder on this side. So like I said, I do have blush on right now, but I'm going to use the contour for this part. So I'm going to use, I usually use latte. So that's what I'm going to use today is this one right here. And when applying the powder, I like to apply it right. You can see this cheek brush is a 3-in-1. So you can apply contour, blush, and highlight all with the same brush. The contour we want right along that flat bottom line. So then I'm going to start right up here and kind of work it down right underneath of my cheekbone. So if you don't know where that is, you can do the fish face and find it. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna, apply this here like that. Now, I think you can even see a difference right now before anything else, anything is blended. You can see just that tad bit, it's not blended. So I'm not gonna like go out looking like I have a streak here. But what I want you to notice is when I'm looking straight on, there is a little bit of a pull where there's not as much on this side. So that's just showing how you can kind of make that look a little bit thinner. Same thing for, I'm picking up a little bit more, right along your jawline here. It's going to give you like a little bit of a sharper jawline. So go ahead and blend this out a little bit more. I'm gonna not blend it too fully. I want you to kind of see my spacing for a second. And then same thing for the nose area. I actually like to use an eyeshadow brush better for the nose. But let me put some on my forehead right up here. So right along your hairline too. So these are all the places that you can add it to give, this is gonna give you, to make your forehead look smaller. So applying the color right up here will give you a smaller forehead. Applying this here and here is going to make you look thinner, more sharp lines. And then hang on, let me find my, okay. Here's another crease brush. I'm going to pick up the same color. So it's just that latte again, and you can go ahead and run it right down your nose. Right on the outside. This is going to make your nose look smaller. So contouring is like magic of makeup. Like, I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but contouring is really where you can kind of change the shape of your face with a little bit of makeup. It's a little bit magical. So let's go ahead. I'm going to blend this all out and then I'll do the cream on the other side. So when blending, I do like to use the powder brush. So just with the all over brush is what it's actually called. Okay, same thing here. And up here. Okay. And then your nose, don't forget your nose. Okay, so I think you can even see that little bit of a line on my nose. When it's done, it does make a pretty big difference, I would say. Another thing you can do is you can contour around your lips as well if you want your lips to look a little bit bigger. So to give the impression of a little bit bigger lips, let me show you with the contour. You can put it right underneath, right down here, like this. See, you can see it like looks like my lips a little bit plumped. Okay, so on the other side, we're gonna use this part with this one. So the one I'm using today is the Bronze and Shimmer. So on a previous video, I used the Honey and Luster. It's a little bit lighter. Today I'm gonna use the Bronze and the Shimmer with you. So you can apply some right up here. Same spots as we did before. Oh, I need to put my mascara on too. I forgot about my mascara. Okay, so then here, I'm gonna apply it right here, down, and then also right along my chin, okay? And then right along my nose, okay? So now you can use you can use this brush to blend it out, or I do love to use the sponge to blend this out, your choice. So I'll show you with the sponge. You can always do both too. So if you do the sponge first, then you can take this, follow it up, blend her out, just like that. You can always add a little bit more too if you do want a little bit more. Here, let me use this on this side. Let me show you what that looks like. So if you want to use the cheek brush to blend this out right here, you can absolutely do that too. So sponge, cheek brush, blending brush, you can really use whatever you want. I do suggest finishing it though with this puffy brush, just to make sure that you can, it's all nice and blended out. Okay, go. And then last but not least is straight down for my nose. Okay, so tell me, what do you think? Which would you prefer? I think they give very similar, similar results. I would say this side's a little bit more like highlighted, creamy, a little bit more hydrated, where this side's maybe a little bit more matte. But at the same time, I also used, I'm going to use, hang on, let me use on this side now the shiny, so the sparkle side is a little bit of the blush. So I'm just applying this over the blush because I already did have blush on earlier. Let me do that first. So that was the bronzing side. So that's the one with the sparkles on it. So these have two different sides. They have one that is this side has the sparkles, and then this side is the cream. I'll show you on the back of my hand. Cream versus the sparkles. So there you go. You can see kind of the difference there. So that is a little bit of that. I think it's a beautiful blush. That's what I think. I love it as like that bronzer blush kind of gives your face a little bit of color. So tell me what you think. Would you do the powder or would you do the cream? And then let me show you too. This is the honey and this is the luster. So those are the four different colors. These two are the bronze and the shimmer. So this one, the matte one, is the one that I used mostly to put all over my face as the lines and things like that. And then those pretty shimmery ones make a really great kind of bronzing blush color. So let me show you on this side, that one. I know I did show this in another video, but I'll show you again. So this is the honey and the luster shimmer side again. Okay, I'm just gonna use my cheek brush to blend that in. So I would love to know what you think down below because we have some different things going on here. So we've got on this side, we have the sparkle from the honey and the luster. Over here, we use the cream. Over on the side, we use the powders. Tell me what you think out of the things that I just used. What do you like the most? What would you try out? I like to experiment with a lot of things so that you can tell, I really liked the way that applied, or I liked the way she did it on that side. So then you don't have to wonder what you're gonna like. You can see lots of different options and I'll show you how they work and why they work and all the things. So tell me down below though, what kind of interested you the most so far that we've gone over. So now I'm applying my Lash Fanaroma mascara. I love this mascara. Do make sure that you are swapping your mascaras once every 3 months. That's how often you should be treating them out for bacterial purposes, but also, so sanitary purposes, but also because that's how long it usually takes for them to dry out as well. So that's coat number 1. I'm gonna do a second coat here in just a second. I will first use, this is the highlight stick. Now, if you want an instant facelift, so I had the question of why do you contour? How do you contour? Hopefully I've already answered those questions for you. But also, if you want an instant facelift, this is a great option. So this is the highlight stick. You can just add highlighter, but also by applying it right here, so you can see where I just applied that streak, it is going to make your face look nice and lifted. So I'm going to use, oh shoot, where is my, don't know where my highlight brush is, but anyway, I'll use this today. Okay, so using my all over powder brush, blend this out. And it's just going to instantly make that side of your face look slightly lifted. Same thing you can do underneath your eyebrows. So applying a little bit right underneath your eyebrow will also help for a facelift too. So lifting that look and appearance of your eyebrows. So those are two little tricks that if you're looking to get that facelift look, you can add a little bit of highlighter and you can also add it right underneath your brow bone. So hopefully those tips helped you today with your contouring, your highlighting, all the fun things. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my second coat of mascara. Again, this is the Lash Fanaroma. And if you want to shop any of these items on my website, you can shop them. They are in the description, so they're right down below. You can find the description and they are right in there. My website's on there. If you place your order on my website, it will come with some free samples. And if you don't love your products, just let me know. Mary Kay has a wonderful satisfaction, 100% satisfaction guarantee. So you are guaranteed to love it. Next, let me do my lips. I already put the lip primer on in the beginning, so I'm going to use lip liner. This is light nude. It is raining here, so if you can hear that, it's like an ice storm we currently have in Michigan. We are in a winter weather advisory right now. Okay, so I just used my light nude lip liner. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, we have two brand new lipsticks that I love so much. They're so beautiful. There is Very Raspberry and there is also Think of Pink. So there's two brand new ones. They're pretty, they're beautiful, they're brand new. So I'm going to show you the Very Raspberry one today. And actually, when I first opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so dark. But I found that when you kind of pat it on and don't like really apply it on, it gives you just a really beautiful color. So let me show you. Instead, so you can see I'm kind of like dabbing it on instead of just like full on wiping it on to get the full color. I kind of want it to be a little bit lighter. Okay, so again, this is the Very Raspberry. It's so pretty, I think. And it's hydrating too, so it's one of the new, well, they're newer. I would say it came out maybe a year ago, the new hydrating lipsticks. So they have sunflower oil in them and they also have vitamin E, so they make your lips really hydrated and really moisturized. And I'm loving the brand new pink colors. So to soften it up just a little bit more, I am going to apply, hang on, let me find it, Pink Ballerina on top. I think this makes like the perfect kind of Barbie pink look. Like it's so pretty with that little bit of the darker raspberry underneath with that light pink lip gloss on the top. It just makes it nice and pretty. So hopefully you liked something about this video and you learned something today. You got a new tip, got a new technique. So make sure if you do love something about it, let me know what it was that you loved down below. So to recap real quick, we did do the eyeshadow. So we used only 4 eyeshadow colors in this cute little petite palette. We used Candlelight, Burnished Bronze, Cinnabar, and Crystalline. And then I also used on my eyes the Lash Fanaroma Mascara. For my lips, we used lip primer. Oh, I also used eye primer. I used lip primer, light nude lip liner, and then also the Very Raspberry lipstick with pink ballerina lip gloss on the top. This whole list will be down below because I'm even getting a little tongue-tied telling you what it is. So if you're looking for exactly what I use, just check down below. They'll all be listed. And then I also used the brand new contouring sticks versus the regular way with the powder to apply your contour. So if you're looking for any of these, you have any questions about any of this stuff, just let me know. I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer any of your questions. And if you have more cosmetic, skincare, makeup questions, leave them down below and I'll answer them kind of like I did today. So today, the only ones I actually got to, I was planning on getting to more, but then I got really tongue-tied and got to talking and showing you and everything. So anyway, the ones I answered today were why should I contour? How do I contour? And then also kind of going with that, it was how to get a facelift, like an instant facelift that's really quick, easy, and with the highlight stick. So hopefully that was helpful today. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. And like I said before, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you're not on my email list, make sure you join my email list down below as well. And I'll see you back here next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye, you guys.